If you're still here, if you're still reading, if your hope and wallet are still bleeding, let me tell you something honest and true, something I probably shouldn't say to you. Everything is kind of a scam, from the prince to the spam. Everything is kind of a fraud, from the blockchain to God. Everything built on nothing. Everything bluffing. Everything bluffing. Your job that underpays you daily is a scam operating nakedly. Your government that taxes then spends on things you hate is a scam, my friend. The companies that harvest your data, selling your soul to the highest bidder. On who wants to advertise to you, that's a scam through and through. Everything is kind of a scam. Every system, every plan, everything is kind of a lie. From birth certificate to die, everything, just confidence. Everything, no evidence. Everything, no evidence. The university that sold you debt for a degree you can't cash in yet. The bank that charges you fees to hold your money. The whole economy running on something funny called faith and credit and collective belief that pieces of paper have value beneath the ink and the cotton, the digital code that keeps the entire system on the road. Everything is kind of a scam, but at least I'm honest man. Everything is kind of fake, at least I admit what's at stake. Everything, at least I told you the truth. Everything, about the fine print's rule. Everything, oh, no evidence. What do they have, those other scams? Those legitimate businesses and plans. They pretend they're real, they insist they're true. They act offended when you see through. But I told you in section 47 that hope is a license not bought from heaven. I told you your consent was manufactured. I told you the million might get fractured into nothing, or something, or probably nothing. But nothing sometimes is everything. Loving, I gave you entertainment, I gave you a story, I gave you more honesty than the system's glory. Everything is kind of a scam, so why not mine? I'm just a man. Everything is kind of a con, but at least we had fun. Everything, scroll up if you don't believe. Everything, there is no reprieve. Everything, hey, no reprieve. So congratulations, you've reached the end of this musical journey, my dear friend. You've learned about Medovia and Mosque and me, and hopefully about reality. The real scam isn't my $1 million claim. The real scam is that everything's the same. Legal plunder dressed in different clothes, but underneath everyone knows everything is kind of a scam, including this entire program. Everything is kind of absurd, but at least you've heard my truth, your truth. No truth, just prove that the system runs on faith alone. That sovereignty is just a form, that contracts bind us into knots, that nothing is what we all bought. So scroll up, read it all again. You'll always be here, my friend. There is no escape from the machine once you've understood what you've seen. Everything is kind of a scam. Oh!